Alright, so starting off the game, you're obviously going to want a base, and you're going to want to farm to create the best items in the game, and the better items require more resources. So in this video, I'll be showing you some of the best locations to start building a base and to start farming. Now, these two bases are going to give you the best farms in the game, so let's get started. Now, the only reason why I'm making this video is because, for example, some of these items actually require so many materials to create. Now, obviously, the higher level that you go at level 14, you're going to want the Megasphere, and later on, you're going to want the Gigasphere at level 20. Now, if you can see, they do require ingots. Now, one requires 2 ingots. Now, obviously, we're going to want a lot more than just 1 sphere. Now, even the higher levels that you go, like the Hypersphere, requires 3. Now, for example, here is a lot of ingot farming. I'll be showing you that later on. So first off, let me show you the first 2 locations that I want you to start building. Now, let me go over here real quick. Now, one of the best locations to start farming and to build a base is actually right here. So the Plateau of the Beginnings, if you just go left in this little mountain, now right here, I would recommend building a base in this location, but not where I built it. I would recommend building it down there or up here. Now, up here, there's going to be a lot of trees and a lot of flat land for you to build. Now, if you build it down there, there is a lot of ingot farming locations. Now, these do reset quite often. So over here, you could build a base and just start farming your metal ingots to create items over there. So what I did is basically just build a base on top of it, so I can have a lot of creatures to basically just farm everything and just have my main base over here. Now, another location you can actually start building where I have did it is honestly right over here in this location near the Desolate Church. Now, right over here is pretty damn good too. Now here, you can have a lot of trees around you and a lot of metal ingots. So for example, this one right here is perfect for your metal ingot farming. Now, I recommend actually putting in a lot of animals that will dig. So what I've put in, actually, I'll show you right here. I'm still quite of a early level. I'm only like level 22, I think it is. What I did was use the dig toys. Now, these have level 3 digging, and I've got 3 of them, so they are going to be pretty much digging the entire time. And I do have a Tombat as well for that level 2 digging. And transportation, I did use the Kilimari and the Lovelander. Now, I don't have a lot of crazy creatures to actually help me right now, but like I said, I am still early, and I am going to be getting a lot of these materials to get the higher spheres in order to collect the better and more powerful creatures to help me farm and to help me get stronger. Now, what I would recommend actually also doing is building a berry farm and having a one of these right here so they can just constantly eat, and a fountain so they can relax and get healthy as well. And you can also build a furnace and have a fire as well, and make sure you build a lot of beds for your creatures so they can sleep, and they can, obviously, when they do overwork themselves, they have somewhere to go. Now, like I said, basically all they're going to be doing is just farming the hell out of these metal ores, and these guys are going to be transporting them and just basically filling up your chest. Now, if I go into this chest right now, I should have 91 ore, a lot of wood, a lot of rock, ingots and leather, fiber. Everything will be farmed in this area, which is just perfect. And you can do this as early as starting the game. Now, obviously, because you are going to be just starting out the game, or if you already have started the game and you want somewhere to build, these are my top 2 recommendations right over here on the map. And the next part is right here near the church. Just behind it, there's going to be an ore pile that you could build your main base around, or just build your main base in this area too, but down there, just so you have those metal ores. And you want a big planned flat space so you can just basically build whatever the hell you want. Now, in terms of the creatures that you want to help you farm, the best choice is really starting out the game. You're not going to have the craziest or most powerful creatures. I mean, this one right here is pretty damn good. He can only do a level 3 farming, and his hits only do 1, but if you do get the necklace for him, those 1 damage can turn into 20 damage, but only if you throw him in, which is not too bad, but obviously you do want to AFK farm. So getting a couple of these guys and just leaving them in the base to dig and mine will be perfect. Now, moving forward, the higher levels that you do go, some of the creatures will be up to like level 35 plus to be very, very good, like the more powerful enemies to help you dig. Those will be the further on that you go in the game, which I haven't been able to get any of them because, like I said, I'm only like level 22 right now, so I don't even have the ability to get the more powerful diggers and the more powerful creatures as of at the moment. Now, what I would recommend to level up very quickly is coming down to this location, the Grassy Behemoth Hills, right next to the start of the game. Now, build a bunch of your spheres, okay? You can find them anywhere and they're very easy to create. And all you want to do is just farm collecting animals. Why? Well, you're going to get a bunch of XP. And the first 10 of a certain creature that you collect, you're going to get so much XP, it's actually kind of broken. I'll be showing you exactly how much XP you're going to be getting right now. Let me just go find a creature that I don't have 10 of, and you'll see how much XP you get. You're going to be shocked. Okay, so I'm going to collect this guy right here in the top left. I'm going to be getting exactly, let me just see, 845 XP. Now, that's a lot. I'm going to be doing this for about an hour or two, and I'm probably going to get a lot of levels. It's absolutely broken. I don't know if that's how the game is supposed to be, but that's how it is at the moment. And if this guy will actually get captured, you're going to see in the top left once again, I'm going to be getting another over 800 XP just for this one guy, 854. Now, once you have collected 10 plus of a certain character, the XP isn't going to be as great, but it's still pretty good to farm, because if you are starting out as a new character, or even if you are a high level character, you can pretty much just traverse the entire map, and there's going to be different creatures that you've never seen before that you can go ahead and farm. And obviously, the more powerful creatures, you're going to need more powerful spheres, and that's where the farming is going to come in handy, because you can just AFK farm and build the more powerful spheres and collect more powerful enemies. So yeah, like I said, what I would recommend is basically just putting all your diggers in here and all your gatherers, and just put all the necessities that you need to keep healthy and to keep refreshing themselves, and they'll just basically dig and cut down trees and put them in these chests. And that's all you have to do. Just leave them and let them do their thing, and come back every once in a while and collect the things that you need, and make sure you just keep using those items and build whatever you are going to need. Now, obviously, what I would recommend building is a lot of your spheres, and then the more powerful ones, because the more powerful enemies are gonna require the more powerful spheres. Now, I'm actually down to the Gigasphere. Obviously, the next one up is gonna be the Hypersphere at level 27. So I recommend just leveling up as fast as possible, and I'll be showing you right now on how to level up very, very quickly. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully this helped you out, and I'll see you all very soon.